Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you all my detailed experience of the SBI PO personal interview as well as the group exercises. So my interview was scheduled on 8th of April and it was held at Gurugram. So सबसे पहले वहाँ पे DV हुआ, all the documents were verified, the cooperative थे वहाँ पे staff and everything was done very smoothly. After that, all of us were sitting and we got a chance to interact with the other candidates, which made us very comfortable, all of us. उसके कुछ आधे घंटे बाद हमारा GD राउंड स्टार्ट हुआ. So we were made to stand in a queue and then according to the serial numbers we were allotted, I was serial number 10. In my batch there were 11 candidates and we entered the hall and जाते ही वहाँ पे there was semi-circle में chairs arranged थी. There was a big table in the middle and there were two panelists who were sitting on just in front of us on the elevated step. तो उसके बाद सबसे इंट्रोडक्शन के बाद सबसे एक ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन के बाद सर ने हमें एक्सप्लेन किया कि व्हाट इज़ द प्रोसीजर, हाउ वी हैव टू गो अबाउट इट. सो फर्स्ट वाज जीडी. नाउ जीडी का टॉपिक था डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ एयर इंडिया बाय द गवर्नमेंट एंड एक्विजिशन बाय टाटा. This was our topic and to be honest it was a news of last year, but somehow I guess we were all on the same footing, so and plus our group was very cooperative. तो लेकिन once we were obviously very nervous कि एकदम से पुरानी न्यूज़ आ गई है, but somehow we all managed well. जैसे ही डिस्कशन स्टार्ट हुआ, अगर ऐसा सिचुएशन आ भी जाता है, what you have to do is डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट है. अगर आप स्पेसिफिकली एयर इंडिया उस पर्टिकुलर न्यूज़ के बारे में भी नहीं जानते हैं तो आपको क्या करना था कि आपको डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट के बारे में आप बोल सकते हो. आप एयर इंडिया के बारे में वॉट एवर यू रिकॉल आप बोल सकते हो. मे बी उसके हेड कौन है, आपने कुछ भी न्यूज़ पढ़ी हो. इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ डिस्कशन, बिकॉज डिस्कशन में वंस यू स्टार्ट डिस्कसिंग एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट पे डॉट्स कनेक्ट होती जाती हैं. सो वंस द डिस्कशन स्टार्टेड, बहुत ही ईजिली हम सब ने पहले हम लोगों ने वन बाय वन बोला एंड देन वी स्टार्टेड इंटरजेक्टिंग ईच अदर एंड वी केप्ट एडिंग एंड लास्ट में देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ मटेरियल जो था बोलने के लिए बट वो भी नहीं बोल पाए. बट लेकिन अच्छे से, बहुत अच्छे से 3-4 टाइम्स मैंने भी बोला. बाकी अच्छे कैंडिडेट्स, देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स वर कमिंग अप एंड बहुत अच्छे से हमारा GD कंक्लूड हुआ. After that, there was group exercise for which our situation was that we are going to purchase a mobile phone and जिसकी 10 points हमें दिए हैं and हमें अपनी अकॉर्डिंग हमें उनकी attributes को रैंक करना है and then ग्रुप के साथ ही कॉमन कंसेंसस पे आना है. सो फर्स्ट वॉज ऑब्वियसली बजट हम लोग का एकदम से कॉमन हम लोग का डिसाइड हो गया था एंड बहुत अच्छे से सब ने अपने पॉइंट्स रखे एंड ऐसा नहीं हो रहा था दैट वी आर हिंडरिंग एंड वी आर नॉट लेटिंग एनीवन एल्स स्पीक. Like even if somebody was not speaking, took the initiative and I told that person, okay, let's just hear what this person has to say, what our fellow candidate has to say. So try to include everyone in the GD. That's what I would suggest you. Then एंड ऐसा कुछ नहीं था पर्सनली हमारे ग्रुप में दैट पीपल वर नॉट लेटिंग एनीवन एल्स स्पीक और वो बहुत ज़्यादा बीच में ऑब्जेक्ट कर रहे थे. इट वाज बहुत स्मूथली. इफ़ एनीबडी वाज एक्चुअली मेकिंग अ पॉइंट एंड वो बहुत कन्विंसिंग था, वी वर एक्नॉलेजिंग दैट, आई थिंक, विच इज़ एक्चुअली गुड बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर इन अ ग्रुप तो आपको सबको लेके चलना पड़ता है एंड it's not only about your opinion. If you're actually convinced by somebody else's opinion, please acknowledge that and उनको credit दीजिए वहाँ पे. So that's my takeaway. And in the GE and GD rounds, I was able to score 19 on 20. Then comes personal interview. So as I said, I was serial number 10 and before me all of the candidates were coming and सबका एक takeaway ज़रूर था that सबसे graduation related questions बहुत ज़्यादा पूछे गए. Their specific fields. So when my interview chance came, my timing came, I entered the hall, I greeted the panel with a simple good afternoon. I was asked to sit on the chair and there were 5 panelists. Chairman sir बीच में थे. 2 of the panelists were on my right, on his right and 2 on his left. So ये था and then start first question that I was asked कि मेरा कॉलेज कौन सा कहाँ से मैंने कॉलेज किया है एंड व्हाट वाज द फील्ड. एंड उसके बाद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच सर आस्क्ड मी दैट उसके जस्ट बाद व्हाट इज़ योर फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट. That time I understood, okay, so for me also graduation related questions वो आने वाले हैं. My graduation is economic honors. So I told sir with a smile that economics is my favorite subject. So next 3-4 minutes were a rapid fire of economics. I was thrown questions पे questions पे questions and मैं वहाँ से answers बोलती गई. So कुछ आंसर्स मुझे आते थे, कुछ मुझे नहीं भी आते थे, बट दैट्स कम्प्लीटली फाइन. इवन इफ़ यू डोंट नो, प्लीज़ बी हम्बली उन्हें कन्वे कर दो दैट यू आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ इट. बिकॉज एट टाइम्स होता है दैट वी नो अ क्वेश्चन बट वी आर नॉट उस टाइम पे हमें क्लिक नहीं करता है. सो you can humbly tell them that it's something which you're not aware of at the moment. You won't be able to tell at the moment, but you know about it. और if you don't know about it, आपको कुछ आइडिया नहीं है, प्लीज़ वो भी उन्हें कन्वे कर दीजिए. It's कुछ नेगेटिव इम्प्रेशन नहीं जाता है, बिकॉज इट शोज दैट यू नॉट ट्राइंग टू ब्लफ. ओके, आता है नहीं आता है, सिंपली उन्हें कन्वे कर दीजिए. It's better to be honest and be truthful. So I was asked questions like employment, full employment, disguised unemployment, structural unemployment, inflation पे बहुत सारे questions हुए. Then Ricardian theory, comparative advantage theory. Then there was a question on Karl Marx theory, which I was not aware of. So that I told sir. Then he passed it to ma'am. Then मैम ने फिर मुझसे कार्ल मार्क्स पे पूछा एंड देन आई टोल्ड मैम दैट मुझे नहीं आई एम नॉट एबल टू रिकॉल. सो शी सेड दैट मैंने पढ़ा तो होगा. आई सेड येस मैम आई डिड, बट देन somehow 8 to 10 months have been completely invested in the banking preparation. I completed my graduation in the month of July 22, and since then I'm a little out of touch with the topic, so इस टाइम पे मैं नहीं प्रोड्यूस कर पाऊँगी. So she was okay with that. Then she asked me some general questions about my hobbies, which I told reading मेरी hobby थी. I had mentioned that I like to organize stuff. Then I like to draw. So I told them and it was kind of a conversation. See, it's upon you. आप कैसे इंटरव्यू को स्टीयर करते हैं. It's all in your hand. इंटरव्यू को स्टीयर करना आपके हैंड्स में है. अगर आप इसे ऐसे लेके चलेंगे that it's more of a conversation and not a strict question and answer round where you're being evaluated. आपको अपने माइंड में ये रखना है that it's a conversation which you're having with some experienced people of the organization, so it becomes a lot more easier. मैम को बताया that these are the books that I have read and किस बुक्स ने मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा. Immortals of Miluha was the book which fostered my interest in reading. So that way, and then I told her about drawing and how I like to organize stuff, and वो भी conversation कर रही थी. So वही ना हम लोग conversation में आ गए and everybody was smiling, acknowledge everybody in the room. Then she asked me how do I read newspapers. Then I told her that I like to keep myself updated, but banking preparation के लिए I always followed videos. I mean, I do read newspapers, I glance कर लेती हूँ मैं, not regularly, but कभी कभी. So that was one question I was asked wherein whether I like to keep myself updated. My interview was scheduled on 8th and Monetary Policy Committee the meeting was held on 6th of April. So he asked me questions, the conclusion of that meeting, and I told him that. वहाँ पे chairman sir intervened and he said whether if I'm able, because I had said that I like to keep myself aware. So he interjected and I think he asked me that can I quote something which the director said. And I had read it and it was in my mind, so I asked them whether I can take a minute to recall, and they said sure. So I told them that the chairman sir had said in the meeting that the fight against inflation is far from over and that it might be a pause for this meeting but might not be a pause for the meetings to come. And at that moment I feel that he was satisfied with my answer because he did smile. Then sir ने मुझसे questions करे, situational questions करे कि अगर ऐसा होता है तो RBI कैसे actions लेगा, related to inflation, repo rate, reverse repo rate. मुझे situational questions दिए गए थे. Then दूसरे पैनलिस्ट जब सर आए, so he asked me about foreign trade policy which was released सो आई हैड रेड अबाउट दैट. उसके मैंने 5 पॉइंट सर को बता दिए फॉरेन ट्रेड पॉलिसी के. देन लास्ट पैनलिस्ट उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा दैट G20 के बारे में. सो I told them, but then उसके बाद I asked them whether I can answer this question in Hindi, and they said sure, and then I went ahead with it. मैंने explain किया. That was my interview. It was वो बहुत smoothly गया. All of them were very बहुत cooperative थे. जहाँ पे मैं बीच बीच में, yes, I was also asked about sinking fund. वो मैं नहीं आंसर कर पाई थी. मैं थोड़ा सा उसमें I was faltering. So sir did help me out बीच में, but वो हो गया था manage. So that's what I'm saying. If you're aware about it, it's okay. Please answer that. And अगर आप नहीं aware, so please tell them that you're not aware. So that was my takeaway, that you have to be honest, and you have to acknowledge each member sitting in the panel, in the room, and try to smile at everyone, because it just conveys your body language, and the way you sit, the way you greet. Be confident. अगर आप कम भी बोलेंगे, that also works, but whatever you're speaking, just please have an impact. आप उसको please just calm yourself down and go with lot of confidence and believe that आप ये crack कर सकते हैं. Just take it more like a conversation. And interview is something which you can drive. It's upon your skills, and for me it was a very nice experience, both the GD, GE, wherein I got to meet a lot of wonderful candidates, and I got to have a conversation with such experienced people. And it was my first interview, so of course it's going to be a memorable one. And for me it went touch wood, it went really nice. And some days back the scorecard was out, so for the personal interview round I managed to score 29 on 30, and so combined score जो मेरा interview round का रहा, third stage, it was 48 on 50. And that's my takeaway. Hope it was all useful. So if you have any queries, you can comment below. All the best. Thank you.